Let's talk about coconut sugar. Is it good for you? Let's find out.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, today I want to talk about good old coconut sugar. And this is a big container. It's about 16 ounces I got it for $3. So, $5. $5. And I've gotten it as cheap as $3 actually. So it is coming down in price. It used to be very expensive. And before I get into coconut sugar, if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And also, please watch those little ads. It brings a little sense towards my wife, and I appreciate that. Also, please get a copy of my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. You know, half of you are going to come down with cancer, and it's moving towards 2/3 of you are going to come down with cancer, and there's no reason for that. What's actually, Google Live a Cancer-Free Life, and let's get you on the track to lowering your chances of having cancer in general. Cancer is no fun at all. Well, coconut sugar has been around for thousands of years. And palm sugar, they interrelate. It has about, 20 different names. So I'm not going to get into all the different names. But always check with your doctor. First of all, if you're using a particular sugar, there is no perfect sweetener. That's it for sure. And especially, table sugar is really terrible for you. Also, keep sweeteners to a minimum. It's not good to eat a lot of sweets. There's no doubt about that. It's a cancer food. There's no doubt about that in general. They take the palm tree itself. It has flowers on it, and you cut off the flower, and you have a bucket under there, and you drip all the sap into the bucket, and then you boil it down. It's kind of a similar process to making maple syrup. And if you boil it down enough, you end up with a dried hard product, which is, which is what we make the actual coconut sugar from. It has a lower glycemic index, which is really good. Depending on who you read, about 35 is the glucose index of the coconut sugar. So I think that's good. That really lowers the amount of spikes you're going to have. Also, it contains some other goodies. A lot of people don't even talk about these. They contain some iron, some zinc, some calcium, potassium. It's about 16, 18 calories per teaspoon, like whether regular plain white sugar. So it's not going to save you on calories, that's for sure. It also contains some inulin. Inulin is a resistant starch type of thing, which actually feeds the good bacteria in your gut. So that's really good and helps to prevent, spikes of glucose in your blood. So I think that's really great. Also, lots of nutrients. There's some iron for anemia, magnesium for detoxing and heart health. Also vitamin C, which is really important now, for immune system health and preventing colds and flus and viruses. Also B vitamins for great vitality and good mood. All kinds of different things. Also some arginine, which is really good for blood flow in the body and wound healing and fat metabolism. Potassium for heart cardiovascular health and water regulation. Calcium for strong bones, phosphorus for strong bones, zinc for preventing infections, choline for vascular health and for preventing cancer. Also, lots of short-chain fatty acids, which are not found in other sweeteners, which are really good to help you heal the body. And also polyphenols, which are, antioxidants, which are really important. It also contains 17 amino acids, and people are not talking about this. Also, in general, it has tryptophan, lysine, histidine, arginine, aspartic acid, threonine, serine, glutamic acid, proline, glycine, alanine, a huge amount of, and even valine, which is one of the ones they talk about actually helping the body to prevent the aging process, and lysine, isoleucine, and methionine, also tyrosine, and on and on. So a lot of people are not talking about these little bits of wonderful amino acids in there. Also, it does have a little bit of fructose in there. So, that's one thing we know, fructose is not good for us, but at the same time, it does have good things there too. So it's not refined like regular, sugar is, so it's pretty much a more healthful product in that way. Also, there's a lot of fiber in it also, a little bit of fiber compared to regular sugar. And also the fibers can actually, these are inulin, which is a type of fiber which is actually used to feed the good bacteria in your gut. Also, the fiber of coconuts can actually be made into rope and flooring and barrels and all kinds of different things. And the roots can help with toothaches and kidney problems and keeping away insects. It also has some thiamine in it and riboflavin and all kinds of B vitamins in general. And nobody talks about that very much in general also. I think that's really important. Even a little touch of B12 in there too. Also, they go deep down into the ground, the roots do. And you ever notice that islands get started, there's always coconut trees growing around them? These things anchor everything. Also, in Ayurvedic medicine, they say that a little bit of coconut sugar is good for asthma and anemia and the growth of children and also for treating fevers. And in Ayurvedic medicine, they actually say it helps to reduce pitta, the heat within the body, and lowering heat in the pancreas and building strong bones and teeth and creating good cardiovascular health. Also, it's good for baking in general, and it's 1-to-1 with regular table sugar, so you can use it just like table sugar. And I think it has a little bit of a better flavor than table sugar, that's for sure. I could open this one up. This is a Dolce Cana brand, which is, it's coconut sugar, and it's complete coconut sugar, and have a little bit of the coconut sugar. Very sweet, almost like a molassesy kind of flavor. I like it. It's everybody loves sweets for the most part. So you can also, use it in baking cookies and cakes and just about anything like that. Also, you can find it at your grocery stores now. Just about everybody has it. It's pretty low in price now compared to a lot of different things. Like I said, I bought this one on sale. It's a pound for like a little over $5. So really good, and it's organic. So that's really great. The pros, it's a slight bit more healthy in general than regular sugar. The cons, it's still sugar, has a little fructose in it, and try to keep it to a minimum. I think it's really important that we try to keep all sweeteners to a minimum, no matter what they are. So have a wonderful day. Try some wonderful coconut sugar and see if you like it. Some people don't like particular sweeteners, so if you like it, that's great. Once in a while, I trade off. I like stevia. I like honey also. I like maple syrup. Also, I like, coconut sugar. I think that's really something else to trade off with. I think it's really necessary to do that. You get a little more trace minerals and more amino acids, a slight bit of amino acids with the coconut sugar. So have a wonderful day. If you want to get a hold of me and do a consultation, my phone number is 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119. Let's get rid of your chronic diseases. I've reversed diabetes so many times, taken lupus and put it in remission, MS into remission, taken people with sickle cell anemia and put it into remission, all kinds of different things. People with cystic acne, terrible cystic acne, put it into remission, have it disappear. And lots of people with all kinds of problems, people with SIBO, everything. So give me a call and let's get you healthy for this year. Have a wonderful day. Remember God, and remember, I love you.